Hi everybody and welcome to this evening wind down. So I've placed a throw over the mat just to make it nice and warm. Grab any cushions, bolsters if you've got one, a block and maybe a dog. And we'll start laying down on the back of our body. So if you've got a bolster, you can place it underneath your knees, laying down on the back. And place the hands on the belly and just start to rest down into the mat. Well done, Oscar. Just letting any events of the day slip by. These thoughts don't need your attention right now. Just concentrate on the breath. So this is just a short 10-minute practice that can be done any time of the day, but especially maybe after a hard day. Keep that awareness on the breath, the rise and fall of the belly as the air enters. Feel that connection that your body has with your mat. Use this as a sense of grounding down. And then taking that right knee in towards the chest, taking hold of the knee just with the hands. And maybe start to circle the ankle one way, maybe the other. Maybe circle the hips, so just swing the knee from side to side in a circle or one direction. And then swapping over, so the left knee draws in towards the chest, catching hold of the knee just with the hands. And again, circling the ankle or circling the knee. And then release the knee. Coming up to seated, moving any props out of the way. We'll move on to a child's pose. So the child's pose can be with either the knees wide apart or close together. And again, if you've got a cushion or a bolster, you can use this just to bring the ground a little bit closer. So the chest pulls over the bolster or the cushion. Maybe you've not got either, so you just come to the floor. Just sinking down here, allowing your chest to drop. Maybe the bottom moves towards the heels a little bit as the spine opens out. So we're not rushing in these movements, and if you feel that you want to stay here a little bit longer, you can do. Just for the time restraints of the video, we'll take a few breaths here, but if you want to stay longer, you can. Gently moving out of that child's pose. Again, moving that bolster or cushion away. We'll come into a pigeon. So I'll just move that there. So the right knee comes towards the right wrist and that foot starts to shuffle underneath the body. Maybe you use that back foot to create a little bit of space. The hips are even. And again, using whatever you've got just to bring that ground a little bit closer as you fold forwards. And the forehead can come down. I'm just going to keep mine lifted so that you can hear me. That back toe can be tucked under if there's any problems with the knees. So you're feeling that stretch down the right hand side of the body, the glute, the hip, maybe the lower back. So just try to soften a little bit deeper on each breath. Use that breath. And again, using that breath to maybe keep your awareness in that present moment so your mind's not drifting off into the thoughts of what happened today or what you're about to do, what's for dinner. Use that anchor of the breath. And then we'll swap sides. So coming back through all fours. Again, moving the props out of the way. Left knee to left wrist. And the right foot starts to move towards the right wrist. Again, if you need a bit more space, pressing back. Bring the bolster back in or the cushion or blocks, and then just rest down over the thigh or the cushion or the bolster. And then come back to that breath, settle into this posture, into the pose. There's nothing that you really need to do right now. So don't think about those things on your to-do list. Just be here present with your breath and your body. Adjusting if there's anything that's pinching, any pain in the knee. Come back to that breath. And then we'll move nice and slowly into our final posture. So if you've got that cushion or that bolster, placing it behind you. Bottom comes towards the cushion or the bolster. Lay the chest over, open out the arms and maybe the soles of the feet together and the knees drop out to the side. So this is your final pose for your Shavasana. Stay in here for as long as you're able to. Taking that deep breath.